Hey guys, welcome to Hike and Plays. We are back once again, and I'm gonna have to reshoot this whole video. So, as you guys probably will know, some of you, there's a video that's just gone out about a minute before this one. Turns out that video has absolutely no audio, so we're gonna have to re-record everything minus the pack opening. So, if you want to see what was in the interview pack, you're not gonna get to hear my voice and my reaction to it. You're going to just be able to see the pack. I am terribly sorry for that. There was an issue with my mic. I'm actually going to double check my mic going into this video now. If you just give me a second. If you hear an echo, that's me. Let me just figure out where my video is. I should be live in... Is that it? That's the one. There we go. Cool. So yeah, my audio works this time, which is perfect. I will leave the other video up literally because... I will leave the other video up just because I want you guys to see the interview pack for those of us who did the interview. I mean, I can quickly go over it. It was on 225 Oracle Gems, 20% attack gem, this really cool Special XP ball pack, which, I mean, I spent a solid amount of time hyping because I thought it looks awesome. And then we also got a Demon Eye, which mine rolled to be terrible, as I will show you quickly. That's the Demon Eye I got, which is pretty bad, but that's fine. And then we did quickly go over the Wrath Altar. I did a few summons just to show you how terrible it is. It was you get a mil gold for about 10 EPs, which is an awful conversion. Avoid this unless you're on a new server. If you're on a new server, this is probably okay. Probably. And it's probably only okay for the rewards moving forward. Otherwise, it's probably not even worth it on a new server. Right, now that brings us on to the sale. And I'm going to pretend I didn't see it or review it. Because, you know, authentic reviewing, right? Right, cool. Let's still quickly start up on the Divine Box. Pretty standard price. The Super Moon Box, I think, is quite cheap. I think it was 2k normally, so the fact that it's gone down... Good news. Saints, pretty standard. The Oracle Gem. So I do want to talk about the Oracle Gem really quickly. I think these are awesome, and if you have the EPs, you should definitely pick them up. Get your weapons to +9 Super Divine. It's huge. Like, the damage is huge when you do that, but again, it takes a lot of EPs. You're looking at about 10 to 15k EPs to max a weapon out. I remember spending a silly amount of these sort of sales. Expansion scrolls. It's important to just open up all your inventory. If you don't, you could always make another account and trade things over, but, you know, for me, inventory is key, so ATP is always worth it. God tiers, I think God tiers are going to be really, really popular. I mean, if you're lucky enough to be winning them on PK tournaments and stuff like that, fair enough. If you're not, then you're going to want these. You're going to want these because of the forging system in place. The new forging system, I'm going to make a video on. I will quickly show you the new forging system over here, where you can recast your... attributes. So like I've got a +10 wind weapon. I'm going to be able to recast this, hopefully get something higher, and that way I can keep all my stats on there, because I've got a +9 divine weapon. I don't really want to lose that. It's going to cost me way too much to move that, so I'm happy that, you know, this is out, and I think God tiers are going to be well worth their money moving forward. These are all pretty standard stuff. I think the fire crystal, the red fire crystal for 300 is solid, so if people need to work on their defire, that's a solid investment. I think the universals are very good. I think the universals are absolutely brilliant. And, you know, when you're buying 30 at that much, that doesn't feel too bad. I know it's cheaper on long servers, so like London, etc. You're going to be getting the price of much cheaper. But if you're a new player starting on a relatively new server, like, I don't know, what's the new servers? I don't remember any of the new server names. Anything but the latest one, Draconis, I think it is. Outside of that, these prices are going to be very competitive, so yeah, 100% go for that. Divine Pancakes, always great. I would always pick up the 10 Essence, because 10 Essence is always cheaper than picking these up individually, so always buy the Essence. I think this is... this one. I think this one's a typo, because we've got the same thing up there, but this is a single, unless this is just 131.5, which is then super expensive. Special XP Balls, 12 EPs, very expensive. I wouldn't go for it. One day they'll bring it down to at least, I don't know, 5. Let me rejoice. Soul Stones, these are all pretty standard. I mean, these aren't bad pickups at any time. I've got like if people need guides, I've got guides on my YouTube channel. You can go and watch them. I'm going to refilm them so they're a little bit better. But yeah, like doing the P-Stones is really not that hard. But if you're impatient, don't have X amount of hours to spend and like farm P8, then yeah, you can pick it up from here. 2K isn't too bad a price. Yeah, the minor attribute attack ones, these are important. I think you can get them on most servers for cheaper. So, yeah, look at your local server, but, you know, this is not a bad pickup. Vitality pack, pretty standard. No one's... I mean, if you don't ever buy this, do me a favour and never ever buy a Clover pack. Just go use gold, like everyone else. Nothing, it's a Saint stack 10. Yeah, the thing is, I had a look at that, and it was a Saint stack up here as well. So they've just posted it twice. That's fine, whatever. Shift Stones, 2K. I can't stress this enough. Always try and keep a Shift Stone on you. You never know when you're going to swap class, or whenever you're going to sit there and go, ooh, I found a weapon, or I found a piece of armor that's on Necro that works the Paladin better. So just shift it over. I love Shift Stones. I think they need to be a permanent... I think they just need to permanently be in the shopping mall. I don't think waiting at the end of the month is smart for these. I think they should just permanently be in the shopping mall. 2K EPs, buy them, rather than waiting to the end of the month. Element boxes, these aren't bad, but they're not great either. Again, if you're a new player... No, even if you're a new player, these are terrible. I'm not gonna lie, you're gonna get a +10 as a random element, so you're better off making your own gears. I wouldn't go near these. Purple Dream Hair, I feel like this is specifically for Aziz. Because he's the only one that really wanted this hair. I feel like they keep putting it in there every week because of him. Champion hair, Flame Dance hair. I mean, these... Avatar, sorry. But, like, yeah, pretty all standard stuff. These are Weapon Souls. I mean, I'm happy that they're bringing Weapon Souls back. There was a long period for, like, a year where they didn't put Weapon Souls in sales. So I'm happy that those Weapon Souls are coming back. Like, you know, as much as I don't care for the Siren Soul Chest, it's there. I love that they're all here, and you know, pets. Don't really care for them too much. I'm lucky enough to be blessed with some good pets. But boom, that's the sale. I'd say overall it's a pretty normal sale. Like if you need 3 sockets, I would go pick it up, unless it's cheaper on your server, or unless you're winning PKT or getting the stuff from PKT, in which case you know you don't need that. I love the idea of 30 timesing these, but again, I don't know if they're worth the price. All in all, it really depends where you are in this game. Like, if you're at a point where you got a ton of shards and you want to compose, Special XP Wars 12 EPs don't sound too bad. You know, if you're in a position where you just need some universals, you got tons of stuff, you know, you gotta bite the bullet and just go like here. But in general, you'll find most of the stuff here in booths for cheaper. But it's here when you do need them. So, yeah, I'd say the sale is pretty standard. It's nothing too major. I'm a little annoyed that my first video went a bit bust, but yeah, the whole point of this stream was to be a quick 10-minute stream. The other video was definitely done better and less rushed, but I thank you all for tuning in. I thank you all for listening, and if you guys have any, you know, feedback, let me know. Love you all. Peace out.